Listen, I'm going to be real with you. If you're not a giant nerd, you're probably not making it past like 30 seconds of this video. All right, so do you guys know what a Dyson sphere is? Well, if you don't, back in the 60s, a physicist by the name of Freeman Dyson, he wrote a paper about what that came to be called the Dyson sphere. So his idea was this. He thought that if any civilization ended up using up all of the energy of its home planet, it would basically have to get more energy. And he thought that what a sufficiently advanced civilization would do would be to place solar arrays all around its sun so that it can maximize the amount of energy that was being extracted from the sun. So this idea then became very popular in science fiction. It was in physics. If you were into physics or astronomy or something, you've probably heard about a Dyson sphere, right? So what was interesting was, though, in 2003, during an interview, when the topic of the Dyson sphere came up, Dr. Dyson basically said the following. He said it was a little joke, and then he said that it's interesting how you get recognition for the things that you don't take seriously, right? So, which kind of indicates that maybe this wasn't kind of a serious idea by him. Well, recently I ran across a video by a YouTuber named Angela Collier, and she kind of has a theory about this, and which I thought was kind of interesting, and I'm sharing with you. So, her idea is this. She said that back in the 1960s, SETI was very, very popular, like the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. But SETI was basically frowned upon by a lot of physicists because they used to think this was a waste of resources, right? So that was their whole claim of it. So what she thinks is that Freeman Dyson wrote this paper kind of poking fun at SETI because SETI looks for alien life by trying to detect for radio signals. So what he created was a situation where you would basically detect infrared signals instead of radio signals. So he created this whole scenario where, well, hey, population gets big enough, they put a bunch of solar arrays that would basically diminish the amount of light coming out of the sun, so you look for that. So that was kind of interesting. Now, as I said, no one would be interested about this other than giant dorks like me. So if you've made it this far, congratulations, and have a good one.